Well, the list that we saw actually ended up not being correct. Surprise, surprise. Kato kind of fooled us on that one. It's a much simpler list than what we expected. A couple things we didn't see. A couple things we did see. Sangan and Zen Mighty are gone, so uh, a couple of the Zen Mighty with Magician at one, which is something that I said definitely should have happened. Um, you do that, and all of a sudden, wind-up decks can't loop at all. There's still a consistent Exceed engine, but none of this looping crap. With Sangan gone, we lose, pretty much the best searcher in the game. Uh, some people chose to play Tour Guide, Sangan, and no Night Assailant. I think it has to be Tour Guide, Night Assailant now. Otherwise, you might be able to play something like Dark Resonator as a level 3 tuner that doesn't die or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the absence of Sangan for the Tour Guide engine. Um, as for limited cards, again with Magician, One Day of Peace and Solemn Warning. Again, I called the One Day of Peace. Definitely will slow down the solitaire play decks. This isn't going to hurt the Gishki FTK at all. They're just going to switch to the hand destruction route rather than the One Day of Peacing. Warning without hitting Rabbit or True Guide like the other list had, I think is actually kind of a bad thing. Um, really, all this is doing is making the Rabbit deck actually a lot better. Uh, because we have less answers to it. Granted, once it has Logia, they'll have less answers to us and whatnot also, but I don't know, it's a double-edged sword. Semi-restricted, Tsukiyomi, who gives a shit? Ryo, most people don't play more than two anyways. Advanced Ritual Art. This coming back to two could possibly make like Herald or, some sort of Demise King deck a little more worthwhile, but I really don't see it doing anything. As for no longer restricted, multiple spores. This just gives the deck more level 1 tuners. 1-for-1's less dead. Um, if you've drawn it, you can still go into it with Lone Fire. I get it. It works. It's not optimal, but it works. Kalut, again, Blacklings haven't done anything in format, so I can see why they're trying to give them more help, but, it might be enough to push them over, but I highly doubt it. Um, Lumina, again, something that I've mentioned before. I mentioned it in September. I chose not to mention it this particular format again, but like I've said in my other videos, similar like Summoner Monk, those are two cards that could easily be at 3 and make really no difference. And then finally, they gave Sheen Smoke Signal to 3. We didn't get the extra Sheen like the other list had, but they also didn't ban Gateway. So we can expect to see now with 3 Smoke Signals a lot of Ouroboros and Emerald looping. Um, that's probably going to be the shittiest thing to deal with this format. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.